Hey guys, welcome back. If you've seen the previous video, this one I'm actually recording it straight away after the first box. So this is box number 2 of the shipment of 8 boxes. So yeah, I'm just curious. I'll admit I'm just curious, and I have no idea what's inside these boxes. So I just want to know what's inside this one. Yeah, and take you guys along with it. So thanks for joining me back again. And let's dig in. Okay, so these, where the previous box was filled with mostly bagged and boarded comics, this one's probably going to be mostly only bagged ones and not boarded ones. But yeah, any protection is better than none, so I'm fine with that. Just get rid of some of the styrofoam little bits. So this is gonna look a little bit more messy because of the bag, little extra parts on top of it. But, excuse me for that. Pile number 1. I've been getting a quick glance right now. It's going to be quite a variety of comics actually, so it's pretty cool. Well, generally the comics look in really good shape, so I'm just glad that they're being back, and yeah, they're always pretty much near mint, with an exception or 1 or 2 here and there, but generally they're in really good shape. So, all right, so we got 3 piles ready for checking them out, and the first one we have is Agent X, which is a sort of a Deadpool story, but not really. But yeah, if you're into Deadpool, just check this one out. It's I'm not entirely sure where it goes in the in the continuity, but I think it's somewhere around late 90s, maybe early 2000s, something. (2002). So yeah, if you're into Deadpool, be sure to check Agent X out as well. And if you like Taskmaster, you should probably be looking into this one as well. Then we have The Order. I think this is volume 2, issue number 6. Fantastic Four, Voyage of Sinbad. I have no idea what to expect of this, so I'm just gonna take a quick look on the inside. It's a prestige format, so square bound. Written by Chris Claremont and art by Pascal Ferry. Looks pretty cool. Pretty decent art. I have no idea what this story is about, but yeah, I think it's a one-off, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I really don't remember getting this one, but I'm actually glad that I got it, so that's cool. Order number 2, and I think the second volume as well. Then we have an Iron Man comic, and you don't see Iron Man comics very often in my unboxing videos, but this one is a Enough Said version, or version story, which Marvel made creators do for 1 month, and that's actually telling a story without any conversation going on. So it's just telling a story with pictures, hence enough said. And I really like some of these because yeah, you can have a little bit of your own interpretation, and it really shows something about the storytelling capabilities of the creator. So they do have a script, so you can actually later on see if you got the whole idea of the comic. And it doesn't go all the way through all the pages, or maybe this one does. No, I don't think so. Page 16. So yeah, enough said. I kind of like these comics, so that's why I got this one. This Iron Man comic. There's a Thor one, there's a Captain America one, there's an X-Men one. I really like the X-Men one because it's a cool story about Professor Xavier and yeah, learning some secrets about him. So I really like that one a lot. Issue number 44 of Incredible Hulk with a pretty cool, crazy cover. Issue number 37 of the same volume, I think. Then we have a Thor, Mighty Thor, issue number 53. And 47 with the Grey Gargoyle, which is a character which I kind of like him. Incredible Hulk, issue number 42. Taskmaster, issue number 2. The Order, issue number 1. Which is pretty much the cast of the Defenders, I guess. With Hulk, Namor, Strange, and Silver Surfer. Then we have a Prime, issue number 1. Marvel's Eye of the Camera, issue number 6. Captain America, who will wield the shield, issue number 1. I had some problems pronouncing there. Then we have a Valiant starter kit, and I wish I could show this on camera because maybe not a lot of people know about this, but in the 90s Valiant tried something different. There's Solar Men of the Atom series, and I'm gonna try and see if I can show you guys. But you would get these glasses, and they have a 3D effect on colors, so it's not the regular blue and red glasses, but it's actually just normal see-through glasses. And what it would do is it would push bluish and purplish colors all the way to the back and pull the red and yellow colors to the front. So you would get a really cool 3D effect with these glasses on. It would take your eyes a little while to adjust to it, like maybe 5 to 10 seconds. So at first you don't really see anything, and then all of a sudden you get pulled in this crazy 3D world of two-dimensional images, which is very cool. And it actually really does resemble 3D, so not like the blue and red glasses do. So and this cover is just crazy if you use the glasses. So if you're not familiar with this, it's a 90s comic, so you should be able to pick it up for about $1, maybe even $2 or €2 or whatever. But you're supposed to be able to get it pretty cheap. And yeah, this is just a promo comic. You basically buy this for the glasses with a little bit of story. But yeah, if you see this and you can imagine that with the black and the blue going into the background and the red going to the front, it's really cool. So it's if you're not familiar with this, check it out one time. To start off with this promo thing, you get a poster with it as well, which has the same color techniques. And yeah, I think it's well worth it if you can buy it for a cheap price. And if you like this effect, if you enjoyed it, they actually publish some comics which have the same technique. It's called Valiant Vision. So if you see that with the logo on the comic somewhere, you know that it's been printed with that in mind. So yeah, it's a little backstory for people who weren't around in the 90s and are not familiar with this. Now you know. And for your artists out there, it's actually cool because if you have those glasses, you can make your art in the same way with the same effect. I mean, there's no printing techniques, special printing techniques involved. You can just keep the colors in mind. Red gets pulled to the front, blue gets pushed to the back, and that's it. Next up, we have a Batman and Savage special, Doc Savage. It's a one-shot, one issue. Then we have the Sludge. I've been trying to find this series. I don't think there's many issues, maybe like 12 or something like that. I've been wanting to complete it because I like this character. It's a weird kind of character. And issue number 3 and issue number 4. The Sludge, Malibu Comics. Then we have a Cerebus issue number 14. Oh no, wait, issue number 4, 164. Chapter 14 of the Mothers and Daughters storyline. And we have a Rune issue number 1. Then we have a Shadowhawk, glow in the dark cover. And we have a Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 16. I'm really into glow in the dark covers, so Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 17 and Captain America and Crossbones issue number 1, or it's a one-shot actually. Then we have a Ra's al Ghul, Bruce Wayne The Road Home issue, or the same thing, it's a one-shot. And we have the Fallen Son Death of Captain America with the Wolverine Michael Turner cover. And we have a Double Edge, The Death of Nick Fury with a cool Joe Quesada chromium cover, which is very fancy. With the Punisher and Nick Fury, and Daredevil, Ghost Rider, all of them guys. But sadly enough, the interior pages are not drawn by Joe Quesada. Yeah, the interior pages, I don't like this art very much. I'm not entirely sure who did this. Let me just see if I can find it somewhere. But yeah, I like Joe Quesada's art. Not always, but this just looks crazy good. At least to me it does. Let me just see if I can see who the artist is. Douglas T. Wheatley. Never heard of. But yeah. The cover is cool enough, so I got it. Then we have a Full Killer issue number 3. I think this is volume 2 or volume 3 of Full Killer. Wolverine First Class issue number 6. Terminator Hunters and Killers issue number 2. Terminator Endgame issue number 3. Terminator Secondary Objectives issue number 2. And Endgame issue number 1. Punisher second volume, I guess, issue number 2, and Grendel Tales 4 Devils 1 Hell issue number 2. Iron Man Legacy of Doom. I bought this for Doom, not Iron Man, issue number 2. Issue number 4, I mean. That's it's 2 comics inside, right? Yeah, there are. I have no idea what this is. Love Fights. Did I really order this? I don't know. Okay, it's very newspaper strip-ish. It's not my cup of tea, but somebody probably will like it. Love Fights. Yeah, Love Fights. Okay. Alrighty. Moving on. Squadron Supreme issue number 10, and in the backside we have Daredevil Punisher by Frank Miller and Klaus Jensen. Very cool. think I already have a copy of this. Pretty sure. But this one might actually be in better shape. It's gotta be like early 80s maybe? Or late 80s, 1988. But yeah, Daredevil and Punisher are a good team up, so yeah, I'm very happy to have this. Then we have a Firestorm, the Nuclear Man. Back in the days when I was in high school, I had a friend and he had one of the Firestorm comics, and somehow the character appealed to me, but I never got into it, so I figured why not just grab one issue and see if I like it. And then we have New Teen Titans issue number 17. I think this is the first volume. Captain America Dead Man Running issue number 1 of 3. Issue number 1 of 4 of The Thing. Then we have a Mutant X, which was a TV series. I've never seen it, but it was supposed to be based on Generation X, actually. So I'm not familiar with this at all. So I saw this and I figured might as well just pick it up. So yeah, here we are. Yeah, I have no idea what this is about. I'm not even sure if there's a next comic, actually. I don't know. Maybe this is just a one-off. But it does say that it's going to be continued in the next... Join us next month as we'll bring you the Mutant X tale from the present. Yeah. I don't know. Incredible Hulk issue number 43. Avengers Celestial Quest issue number 4 of 8. Sabretooth, Mary Shelley Overdrive. I've been trying to complete this series and it's, I don't know, you don't see it that often, so I haven't read it. Not sure if it's good. The cover looks really good. I'm just gonna take it out and check out the insides, but I'm not sure if that's the same artist. Oh yeah, it looks pretty cool. Alright. Nice and dark. I haven't read this, so yeah, I mean, I can't tell you if it's good or not, but yeah, getting close to completing it. So this one. Then we have issue number 4 of the Submariner. And then we have another Firestorm, issue number 1. Incredible Hulk, issue number 36. Citizen V and the V Battalion, issue number 1 of 4. Incredible Hulk, issue number 40. Dead Man Running, issue number 3. Cool cover. And then the last stack for this unboxing video. We have a Marvel Comics Logan, and this is issue 2 of 3. And I'm not sure if this is black and white on the inside as well, but I'll just open it up. And it is black and white. It's got a cardstock cover, so no, not a regular cover. I'm not familiar with the story, so it's gonna be new to me. And then we have Incredible Hercules, issue number 131. G.I. Joe, America's Elite, issue number 34, and Avengers The Initiative, issue number 26. Batman the Widening Gyre, or however you pronounce that. Issue number 2 of 6. And what's behind there? I Love New York. Well, it's gotta be of the 9/11 tribute, I guess. Oh yeah, so Linsner.com, the publisher of this comic, actually donated $10,000 to the American Red Cross. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. Okay, so we have Wolverine issue number 171, getting closer to completing the volume 2. It's very nice. Not there yet, but I'm getting closer. Celestial Quest issue number 7, West Coast Avengers issue number 40, and oh wait, here we have the enough set of the X-Men. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys a little peek. So this was written by Grant Morrison with art by Frank Quitely, and Frank Quitely's art is something you either like or you don't like, I guess, but I just like the way he draws stuff. There's it feels like they are real people for some reason. I mean, some body types or facial expressions might be a little bit off, but in general I just like the way of his art. But yeah, if you take a look at it, you can just tell what's going on by just looking at the panels. Enough said is no dialogue whatsoever. Only the last page has a little bit of dialogue in this one. And yeah, what they're doing is Xavier was attacked. He got into sort of a coma thing, and the White Queen and Jean Grey, or Emma Frost and Jean Grey, actually dive into the mind of I think this is Cassandra Nova's mind, but it might be Charles Xavier's mind. Anyway, they find out some stuff which is going on in the mind of, yeah, I think it's Cassandra Nova. When I read it, I thought it was Professor X's mind, but apparently it's Cassandra Nova's mind. So yeah, so something happens in this story and you just have to read it, but just take a look at the way this looks. It's crazy. So yeah, I recommend this comic if you couldn't tell. So X-Men, Uncanny X-Men issue number 400, Namor the Submariner issue number 5, with art by John Byrne. The Fury actually, issue number 4. Pretty cool cover. A single age. Could be. Let me just take it out. Not credited as cover artist. So yeah, this is art by Derek Robertson, which is sort of already doing his newer style here, I guess. But I like this old previous style in the New Warriors more than I do this. But to each their own. Wolverine and the Hulk, issue number 2. Sam Keith artwork, obviously. Mighty Thor, issue number 54 and 52. Wolverine the End, issue number 2. I'm missing like one chapter of this series. Hulk and Wolverine 6 Hours, issue number 4. And Incredible Hulk Nightmerica, issue number 6. And that completes this unboxing video. So this is box number 2 and we got 6 left. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me, and pleasure as always to be unboxing this with you guys watching and enjoying the content. And yeah, see you guys for the next video. Later!